I've suffered...
Identify yourself.
Identify myself, okay. I'm Dennis Glasser, and I live in Boynton Beach, Florida. I first think I came down with fibromyalgia after a hepatitis attack. I think that's when it all started. And been searching all kinds of avenues to get better. And about 4 months ago, we saw an ad in the paper from Dr. Minsky for fibromyalgia, and I read it, got it in the mail, and read it. And my husband and I came down, and we listened to Dr. Minsky, and I was ready to try anything. I'll try anything to get better. So we said, okay. My husband said, go for it, and I did. And came the first 2 weeks, every single day. Oh, maybe, I didn't feel anything. And it went on for like 2.5 months. Didn't feel anything. I'd have a good hour here, maybe a half hour there, a half a day here, but nothing. And then all of a sudden, at about 2.5 months, all of a sudden, I got one really good day. I had a second really good day. And by the third day, I still felt good. I called my sister and I said, I feel so good, I feel manic. And it hasn't gone away, thank God. I still feel good. I've had a neck ache. Back again. Oh, during the procedure, I've had a neck ache for so long, I don't know how to get rid of it. Headaches, I just always there, unless I'm busy. And those were gone. That was taken care of with the procedure, what Dr. Minsky did. But I've really felt good. We went away for 9 days. We were on the go morning, noon, and night. Did a lot of traveling, drove a lot, and still felt good. And came back, and normally after being away, I am out of commission for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, who knows how long. I got home, and the next day I felt great and stayed. And I have felt great since I got home, and it's now about 2 weeks.
Action.
My name is Bob Glasser. Venice, who you just heard, is my wife. And let me just begin by saying I had to be convinced that this was going to work, in the first place. And what happened was that after a couple of months, I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. My wife used to get up in the morning, and I never knew how she was going to feel. More often than not, she didn't feel well at all. Everything was hurting. She had pains throughout her body, and it lasted for anywhere from a day to a couple of weeks. And it was always a big question mark as to how my wife was going to live her life for the most part. As she said, about 2.5 months into this thing, all of a sudden, in the morning, my wife got up and said, I really feel good. And I thought to myself, well, we're going to see how long this lasts. And the second day, my wife got up and said, I still feel really good. And the third day came, and my wife said, I still feel really good. After a week, my wife said, I really feel good. And after 2 weeks, she said she still feels good. And about that time, I was convinced that we were on the right track, and this thing was going to work out wonderful, and it has worked out wonderful.